What's up, guys? I think today we're going to make a divider cup for pouring plastics. If you've seen those craw baits or those worm baits that have that swirl effect to them, that's what they use as a divider cup. I've looked them up online. You can buy them. Pretty much all they are is a Pyrex cup with a divider. I'm guessing they use a high temp silicone, but it's like 150 degrees in my garage right now. So we're going to go ahead and hurry up and try to get this done. Looks like it's going to be like a day process, let that silicone dry. But I'll show you guys how I'm going to do it. Let's get to it. I think what we're going to use is just this old worn out Pyrex cup that I've used to pour baits, and this piece of plastic right here. It's made out of the same stuff that a cutting board material is made out of. And what I'm going to do in order to get the contour of these lines right here, I'm going to go ahead and take a bunch of my old plastics that I got here, just some old greens and stuff that I use. I'm going to go ahead and chop up some pieces and fill it in. We'll go ahead and melt it down. Sure you guys don't want to see this, so I'm gonna go ahead and get to it. All right, I went ahead and got, it looks like 2 cups filled up of cut up plastic. Probably won't be enough to fill it all the way to the top, but that's all I got. So we're gonna go ahead and pop that in the microwave. Whenever I'm heating cut up plastic, usually like to run it for about a minute and then stir it up. All right, that was only a minute at a time. I doubt it really did much of anything, but we'll go ahead and take a look. Yeah, pretty much hasn't done nothing yet. When you're melting this stuff, make sure you have a fan on, or else it's gonna stink. Let's go ahead and put it in there for a couple minutes, and then we'll give her a stir. While that's heating up, I'll just show you guys the molds I got. These are the only open pour molds I have. The rest I have is injection molds, but you know, it's enough to get started with. You don't need nothing fancy. Just a cup, some plastic. This is the brand that these ones came in. It actually came with these plastic. That this one's supposed to be sour apple. Smells nothing like sour apple, but I guess that's just the color they call it. Yeah, these are the ones I plan on making. I went ahead and did some regular ones without the swirl just to kind of see what they look like. And you know, these chunks are pretty cool. The craw is pretty cool. These creature baits, you know, they seem to work pretty good. So let's go ahead and see where this plastic's at. See how much longer it's got. Looks like it's still going, so I guess we'll wait. If you guys are anything like me, you just can't wait till the microwave gets down to 0 to open it up. I don't know, it's just a weird thing I got. You can kind of see it starting to get a little crispy on top here. We're gonna give her a stir.
So about a minute and a half to go. We're not melting it down to pour plastic.
We're just what we're gonna do is just make a plug for this. That way we can get our contours of the line of this cup, because the cup is tapered. So instead of trying to figure all that out, we'll just melt these extras down. We'll cut it in half and should be able to get our contour lines that we need. Let's go ahead and stick this back in the microwave. All right, that should be good. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out and give her a stir. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. I'd like for it to be all the way to the top, ideally. I do have some old baits I guess I could pour or cut up and put in there. Let's go ahead and do that. Make sure you have a fan running. This stuff does not smell good at all, especially if you burn it. It'll pretty much run you out. Yeah, I got some more baits here. These are just old used baits that I save. Whenever I use them out on the water and I'm done using them, I'll go ahead and just cut them up and or just throw them inside the cup holder of the boat if I can get them out of here. I had some other baits too, but I'm gonna kind of stick with the green theme here.
And, go ahead and cut these up and get them put in there, and we'll melt them down. Shouldn't take much. This stuff's about 320 degrees, so we'll go ahead and get these baits cut up and put in there. So you guys probably want to watch this either, so go ahead.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and let this set up. We need to run to the store, get some silicone. I'm guessing we're just gonna use a high temp auto silicone, but we're gonna go ahead and let this set up. We'll get back to you guys. Looks like the plastic is pretty set up. Let's go ahead and try to get this thing out of here. It's a little warm still. Yeah, it's a little warm in the middle still. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get this thing cut in half. Let's see what the best way to do this is. Guess just do it. Well, that's not gonna work. Let's go ahead and try to get something else. Well, maybe a drywall knife will work. Let's see.
There we go.
Go ahead and make a little template here. The cup right there. Get this transferred onto here. Use the saw here to get it cut out. Alright, after a little bit of trimming, kind of see what it's going to look like in the cup. What it'll be is you'll have one plastic on this side, one on this side, and when you pour it out, they'll mix. You can do a little swirl pattern or whatever you want to try to do. It's kind of up to you. I'm going to show you this is the silicone I went ahead and got. It says it's good up to 650 degrees of constant heat, it says. So I figured there isn't anything I'm going to get that's going to be that hot, so it should work pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and get this put on, and I'm gonna have to let it set overnight, at least 24 hours, and let it fully cure before I want to be putting this thing in the microwave. But let's go ahead and get this done. All right, I got it taped in there. Know where it's gonna go. It'll hold it in place. Cut the end of this. We'll get the silicone going. All right, I think it's gonna be good enough. We'll go ahead and let this set up till tomorrow, and we'll see if she works. All right, we're back. It's been a couple days because I had to work, but it looks like it's pretty dry. It's like a bazillion degrees inside my garage again, so we're gonna go ahead and get this done, see what these pores look like. Oh yeah, silicone's nice and dry. Not sure if we're gonna heat it up in this cup or maybe heat the Plastisol up in a couple other cups and pour it in here. But we might try it in this cup first. We got about a little over a cup in there of Plastisol. Not sure what colors I'm gonna go with. Probably something I can show a little difference in, maybe like a grape and a watermelon. Just maybe you could see them swirling around in there. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot. Go ahead and get this put in the microwave for a couple minutes. Should be good. We're just gonna mix our colors up right now. And we'll bring it actually up to temp. Yeah, I think that'll work. There's two colors we're going to use right here. This looks like a neon purple, and this other one's like a watermelon. This one right here. Get that mixed up. I'm gonna get a temp reading on this. It's about 250. So let me bring this plastic up to temperature. All right, it should be pretty good. Well, as you guys just saw, that was a huge failure. That did not work. I asked my guy that I got that plastic from, I said, hey, this should hold up to microwave type temperatures, and he said absolutely. Well, it didn't. As you seen in the video, as I was trying to pour, the black plastic divider I was actually using started melting into my plastic, and it started cooling down the plastic and just didn't work. So, not even sure if I'm gonna post this video, but I might, just so you guys know. Thanks for watching.